Good morning, futures traders. Today is Thursday, June 19th, the time 9:29. We're going to be trading the Nasdaq Open today using the Quant Alpha strategy. Right now, we had a quant short around 8:35 that looked like it was a winner, and I anticipate there'll be low volume today due to the short trading session. So we have no indication as to what the market's going to do at the open here. We have no high volume bars yet. We have about 3 seconds, and we'll see if we get any large bars. So we had a 29 tick bar. Looks like we may get a short side trade here based on whether or not this is a high volume bar or not.
Order submitted.
We had a high volume bar here that closed below.
Order canceled.
So this was an invalid short here because we didn't have enough room here. We didn't have 80 ticks. So this would be an S2 type of trade here.
Order filled.
Okay, we're in the S2 right now. We did get another high volume short here.
Order filled.
Okay, I didn't like that price action, even though we're having some high volume bars. I'll wait to see here. There's smaller bars too, because the volume is going to be less. And of course, here it goes. So up 284 across the accounts. We could be going for an S3 here if it touches this low here. Well, that was a mistake. It looks like I prematurely got out of that trade, but green is green.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted.
Yeah, I switched to the smaller ATM target because we're not getting large bars here. So we're going to now go through for an S3, which is a break of this zone in the current low.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, so we took that break for an S3. So 1688.40 on a low volume day. So wanted to show you how Quant Alpha would work on a low volume day. Kind of spreading the love around a little bit on my eval accounts as well. Fun to go turned out to be a bust, so stay away from them. So let's review this trade. So here we are at the open. We have a high volume bar short. Now we had this short here, the quant short earlier today in the morning, like 8:30, about an hour ago, that even though it closed below the 100 EMA, it did not have enough room to the next area of support. It only had 28 ticks. So even on the smaller bar, you needed at least 40 ticks. 40 ticks. So that makes this invalid. So the rule is you take a high volume bar that closes below the 100 for an S2. Well, that would have been here, that would have been here, all the way down. However, at the open, because we had the quant short and we were still in a quant short situation, we did have this high volume bar that closed below the 100 EMA. So we took that originally. I didn't like the price action, so I admit I prematurely got out of that trade. It would have been a monster trade. So then I waited for the break of the zone, which was here, and we wrote it down for $1,688. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 318 into the sheet, into our trade journal. So again, you need to adjust your ATMs based on the bar size. And we had one of our members in our Discord create this tick counter that at the end of a bar close will tell you how many ticks it is. So you can see we don't have a lot of volume just by looking at the size of the bar. So I adjusted for our ATM, which looks like this, which is a 40 tick target and a 50 tick stop loss versus the ATM that we normally use, which is an 80 tick target and a 100 tick stop loss. So you have to adapt it based on what you're seeing with the market and the volume. So anyway, I wanted to share this with you today. I know I said I wasn't going to trade, but I wanted to see and test the Quant Alpha strategy in a low volume day. And I had some time, so I wanted to share this with you. So anyway, a good day with Quant Alpha on a low volume day. I will now share with you the trade journal. How where this has been going since we took the video. So for review, we got the signal at the open here, and we placed our order right around here. And since that signal, we are down roughly 432 ticks. And of course, being the conservative trader I am, I got out quickly, but I should have let the ATM go. So a few mistakes on my part. I'm not going to dwell on being green, but you can see based on this signal here with this S2, we're down 424 ticks since that. So you could do the math on that. So even if you got out halfway with the trail, you would have gotten a few ticks there. So, I just wanted to show you that as I was looking at the trade journal and updating the trade journal, this dropped like a rock. So, and you can see we have a lot of high volume here. So there were several other entries you could have taken, right? When this zone was up here, you had an S3 here with the zone was here. When it broke through, you had another S3 here with a high volume. And in theory, there's another S3 building here. However, I wouldn't take it because the market's down now 1%. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. So now let's take a look at the trade journal. All right, let's take a look at the trade journal. So including today's trade of June 19th for $318, we are now at a total of $3,376.60 for the month of June. We have a June winning percentage of 83% now and an overall win rate since April 1st of 87%. We've had 6 losses since April 1st. I did not include the 17th and 18th trades that we took using Fund to Go. My account was suspended, so I guess I'm not going to get paid. So I'm going to just throw those out. So we'll put those as non-trading days in the trade journal. If you'd like to see me trade this in a webinar, just leave a comment below. Happy to do it. Join my Discord if you want to get the link. And like I said, I'll be happy to trade it like I do here on YouTube. Walk you through the rules, kind of give you the landscape on how we trade it. We have several folks on my Discord channel that trade it that are doing very well with it. Again, we're still learning the strategy. There are nuances to it that we're finding every day. And yeah, so happy to do it. Just like I said, leave a comment below and I'll set something up. Join my Discord channel and you'll be able to get the link, and we'll all hop on a Google Meet or a Zoom or something like that, and we can, like I said, walk you through it. Anyway, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, like and subscribe. As always, thank you to my current following of subscribers that have been with me for a while. Have a great rest of the week, and I will see you tomorrow.